Rebounded by Isaac. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Isaac against Anunoby. That one doesn't drop. The Raptors shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Trent outside. Pass to Young. Raptors moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Anunoby with it. Isaac picks him up. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Isaac outside. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Toronto trailing. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Pass to Johnson.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Isaac. And again, it's the Nets missing. And that's a foul called on Money. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the Nets will shoot.
Substitutions on the court.
Toronto leading by 7. They've got Simmons. Also Money out there. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Trent outside. Over Curry. Trent can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Picked him clean. Van Vliet against Curry. And again, Toronto no up.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Passes it to Isaac. Back to Curry. And stolen by Siakam. And it's Trent in the corner. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3 from Barnes. The Raptors rebound. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors. And he's got his first chance at the line here. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Shooting 2.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Isaac. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Barnes. Inside, Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The pass to Claxton. Isaac up top. Shoots from the baseline, off the left rim and out. Raptors leading by 6. And Van Vliet, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. 19 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart. This defense, Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Curry passes to Isaac. Over Barnes. And the Nets miss again. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's sent back by Isaac. Kept alive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Simmons. Passes it to Isaac. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Curry finds Dinwiddie. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
So, timeout called. Here, the first for Toronto.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Some noise for your Brooklyn Nets Kids Dance Team.
And the Raptors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Boucher with the ball. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Toronto leading by 6. Now Van Vliet. He's got 21. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Dinwiddie passes to Isaac. Looking to get back on track here. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Leading by 5. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Outside, Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight, and one of the best undrafted players in league history.
Simmons passes to Isaac. Here's Claxton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes outside. From 10 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Simmons can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Van Vliet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
To the paint. And Simmons kicks to Isaac. The Nets working the ball around now. Down low and stolen by Achua. Van Vliet passes to Achua. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating the Brooklyn.
We finish one half of basketball. Raptors lead.
Your Nets 53. The Raptors 63.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Brooklyn making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Bridges. And Isaac subbed in for Seth Curry. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it big.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What up, Ash? Press?
No.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me? Ash, not one chair? What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn.
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the...
I mean, look, Shep would be a great...
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you.
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
You know, arguably in recent history, some of the best dunk contest performances have come from Zach LaVine.
Oh my goodness, you are right. But do you know if he ever won the dunk contest? And if so, how many times did he win?
Is it 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times?
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is...
Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Patrick Mills. Johnson is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Isaac in at the 2-guard spot. 6 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
On the wing, Bane. Outside Jones. With the drive. Over Harris. Here's Tillman. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Williams against Johnson. Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Harris. And the basket is good.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Harris against Bane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
Johnson with it, guarded now by Williams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Jones from outside. Johnson against Williams. Back to Jones. Inside, tipped, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for the Nets.
And Johnson drops them both. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Back to Williams. And the 3 off target.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Harris on the wing.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Mills. Here's Isaac. Second chance shot. Grizzlies with the rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
The kick out to Williams. Launches a three. Tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Nets making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Back to Mills. Outside, Finney-Smith. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Nets lead by 8.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Pass to Jones. With the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Mills against Williams. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on Brandon Clark.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Finney-Smith. Aldama grabs a board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Aldama. Williams against Isaac. Williams in the post. Second chance effort. Seth Curry. He's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. 8.
23. The Nets, 27. Your Grizzlies, Houston.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Tyus Jones is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. The first one falls. And any time a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Here's Brooks. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big-game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Isaac. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. We're talking about Dillon Brooks.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
And now the Nets on the break. And here's Mills from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
And again, Memphis no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Simmons against Clark. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Morant missing. The Nets with a lead. Isaac, the pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Aldama. Outside, Williams. Here's Aldama. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Isaac with the steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. And here's Mills from the arc. Aldama grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith. Isaac outside. And here's Finney-Smith from downtown on target from range. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Brooks outside. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
Second team.
The free throw drops for Harris.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And Harris drops them both.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Brooklyn's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Pass to Simmons. Over Clark. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clark
first
outside.
half. 2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Mills, the pass to Harris. Back to Mills. A minute 42 left in the first half.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Outside Finney-Smith. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Finney-Smith. Drills it from deep.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. All sorts of time. And too long on the shot. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Brooks outside. Here's Bane. And here's Morant. He's guarded by Mills. Brooks from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Nets shooting it very well, 52% during the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Down low, Isaac. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 5th assist in this one. From deep, Bane drains the triple. Bane's got 5 points.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call made.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
The Nets, 63.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so in the game for the Nets, Mikal Bridges is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Isaac in at the point guard position.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And so he hits both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the middle. Claxton can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Outside Simmons. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Outside Bane. Brooks against Bridges. Now Brooks. Shoots over Curry. And it's Brooks missing. The Nets with a lead. Right side Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And he can't hit the second. Memphis with the ball. Brooks outside. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Brooks missing. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
It's on Desmond Bane. That one's off.
Shooting for Brooklyn. At the line for 2.
So he comes up empty, missing both. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. 3-pointer, Brooks. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Brooks. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brooks has got 16 points.
Just another way Dillon Brooks can beat you. His pull-up game is outstanding.
Pass to Claxton. Now Isaac. Poked loose. Stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Over Simmons. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Bane's got his 5th assist in this one. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Curry. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 21.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Morant against Curry. Clock at 6.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man. All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
Man, I needed to talk to someone.
If you answered 2, then enjoy the VC.
There you go. But guess what? We have some more for you. What years did Zach LaVine win the dunk contest?
Is it 2014 and 15, 2015 and 16, 2016 and 17, or 2017 and 18? I want to say the NBA All-Star Game was in New York and then Toronto these 2 years consecutively. That's a good hint, right?
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
Substitution
here for the Bucks. And a new group in for the Nets. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Mikal Bridges. Isaac's checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Mills. Simmons is out there with Johnson. And there's Money. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mills for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
The pass to Isaac. Here's Finney-Smith. Isaac with the ball. Over Ingles. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mills. Over Carter. Mills can't hit. Bucks leading by 14. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Ingles passes to Connaughton. Out to the wing. From downtown. Milwaukee the rebound. Second chance shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Isaac against Ingles. Isaac kicks to Mills. Over Carter. Looking to end the run. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Here's Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And the Bucks lead by 18.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the basket by Harris.
This is exactly why Joe Harris is in the league. That accuracy from three-point range is really astonishing.
Carter, the pass to Ingles. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And here's Carter, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ingles passes to Carter. Back to Ingles, launches it. Rebounded by the Nets.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Ingles against Isaac. Feeds it to Johnson. Yes, that goes in.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
1:41 left to play here in the first. Carter kicks to Ingles. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bucks lead by 19.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Isaac against Ingles. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Isaac passes to Johnson. It's stolen by Carter. He kicks it to Lopez. To the inside, Ingles. Out to the right wing. Now here's Connaughton. Passes to Carter. Second shot opportunity. He doesn't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
16 seconds left in the first. Pass to Connaughton. Offensive rebound. And Ibaka is right there.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
36. The Nets. 15.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Holiday and Allen have guard duties. The 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. And it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Baseline Jay on the way. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Simmons. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Rebounded by Isaac. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they wanted Owens.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
The shot that time, not on target. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Here's Allen. Kicks it down to Middleton. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holiday looking for an opening. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Isaac outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Isaac misses. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Lopez up top. And that's a foul called on Money. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Well, Brook Lopez, such a versatile scorer. He's got great low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots. Very difficult bind for the defenders.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. It's tipped. Isaac with the steal. Mills in the corner. This one for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Finney-Smith. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And Carter has it in the corner. And Giannis throws it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Johnson surveying the floor. Isaac down low. Ingles covering. Isaac misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie, never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Johnson outside. Now the pass to Isaac. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by a full 31 points.
63. The Nets, 32.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Brooklyn now, Bridges out there with Cameron Johnson. And there's money. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Giannis outside. Pass to Allen. Fires the three. Allen with another miss.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Middleton. Kicks to Lopez. Pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo from past the arc. And it's sent back by Isaac. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A different look for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Carter missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Isaac. Johnson right side. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Claxton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putdown.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Back to Carter. The three, trying to get open is Lopez. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Back to Isaac. It's stolen by Allen. To the right side. Ibaka for three. Here's Lopez, and he makes good on the layup. Lopez has got 10 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Seth Curry. David, what's the status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. He told me that he suffered a strain in his hamstring. They're using ice to help keep the swelling down. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
2 minutes.
Agreed. Thanks, David. There's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Isaac against Connaughton. That's tipped. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Mills looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Connaughton. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
1:09 left in the third. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his third basket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Isaac outside. And he banks in the layup. Isaac's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Pass to Allen. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Ibaka, the pass to Allen. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Isaac misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now Connaughton. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And at the end of the third,
89, the net.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Pat Connaughton is out there with Carter. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Isaac. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 6 points for Money.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Ibaka outside. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Brook Lopez.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Brooklyn with the ball. The pass to Isaac. It's stolen by Ibaka. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Connaughton against Harris. Fade away. No good from Connaughton. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the foul called on. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure. Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes.
To celebrate the big game coming up, the newest crossover series cards are officially live in My Team.
Channel your inner football player on the virtual hardwood by throwing dimes with Dak Prescott, locking up your opponent with Jalen Ramsey, and playing physical with Deebo Samuel. That's right, all three of these players are scanned and they're ready to go in NBA 2K23.
Hey, it's Dak Prescott.
Hey, it's Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, it's Deebo Samuel, and I'm coming to NBA 2K. I'm the newest member
of the NBA 2K
crossover series.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many.
Substitutions.
Changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Claxton. Isaac comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Bridges. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Wood. Powell comes in for Kleba. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Green is subbed in for Irving. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Josh Green. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, you know, I really like when Simmons is aggressive like this. I mean, looking to score and daring the defense to foul him, he puts a lot of pressure on the opponent that way.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slow-down type of game. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
O'Neal on the wing. Green covering. Isaac outside. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. That's the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Pass to Bullock. Counted from distance.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip. When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
O'Neal on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So the Nets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He misses the free throw.
Josh Green, shooting 2.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Brooklyn's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Mills, no good. The Mavericks leading. Green for 3. Here's Powell. Shoots over Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't...
Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Man, the defender really went after him. Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
No good on the second free throw.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
That puts him in the lead.
The helper, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And Brooklyn shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Simmons. Now Isaac, defended by Hardaway. Hardaway against Isaac. That one doesn't drop. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And here is Irving. For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Isaac. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
Here's Irving. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Irving's got 5.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Isaac. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games. I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Irving against Dinwiddie.
The hustle from Simmons on defense is contagious, infectious. He brings all-out energy on every possession.
Bridges finds Simmons. Here's Isaac. The shot won't fall.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass. It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Bridges outside. Isaac outside. To end the drought. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Isaac with it, guarded by Kleba. Oh, there's the alley. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Isaac against Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. is a valuable offensive.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Johnson. In his last outing, he had 11 points. From 7 feet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Isaac. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Oh, great D that time from Powell. It's been all Mavericks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 28.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Isaac against Hardaway. Isaac in the post. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up from down.